numbers, you don't have a good sense of the technical, sort of the approach, the feasibility, or you like this, or you have some sense. Or when you talk to an expert, the way you communicate with the expert, you don't complete blank if you don't have an engineering background or even PhD background for that matter. So to me, that's the value of getting a PhD, really. It's not about you actually know everything about the technical stuff. But at the end of the day, having that kind of training, they quickly zoom into a particular area and then know what they are talking about and make a good judgment. I think your PhD training still will help you a great deal. That's my opinion.
Thank you. And my final question is, whether you prefer to do a good job with a high quality or many jobs with little quality. So which one do you prefer?
Of course, it's the former. Of course, okay. A good job on a particular one thing and then do it well.
Thank you.
OK， 我们最后一个问题 ，one last question， 有没有？最后一个问题。
说得好。Actually, I learned a lot, especially how to train a PhD student. But my PhD student just graduated, and right now I don't have anything. So I have two questions. First is you list a few the things that a PhD student can learn, but however, it usually takes a while to cultivate all of these capabilities. Do you think? How long do you think more suitable for a PhD students to spend in PhD study? The second question is related to a program. Some part-time students, but definitely not in E-Tree, they spend a lot of, they just take like 7 years, then stop. So do you have any control in your program if a student spend too much time? And besides, does a student need to apply after he is a PhD student here, or he should apply it before becoming a PhD student in NC? Yes, thank you.
So about the first question is like a number of years to get a PhD. I don't really have a good number to give you. I think when I was a graduate student or PhD student, my advisor never told me this, that these are the set of skills that you are supposed to get. So the way I advise my students is that I tell them these are the things that you are supposed to get. Now you pay the price. Maybe you don't pay the tuition, but you pay the price in terms of your life. Like 5 years, it's a long, long time. You're supposed to get this, right? And then we just let them know that you. And sometimes it doesn't work out. It's not like every student will get all of them, but at least we make sure they have solid engineering skill. They can build systems. There's no problem. And then sometimes their verbal communication is not that great, and sometimes they cannot come up with good topic. But we tell them, these are the things that you should supposed to get. Now, I, as an advisor, I will help you to get those. So think of it as your benefit. It's not a requirement, right? And I think that's a good way to think about it. 5 years or 6 years is a long time of your life. Probably the best time of your life. You're energetic, reasonably mature, and so on. And then you are willing to invest that kind of time to do one thing, which is getting a PhD. You better get your money worth. That's the thing that you are supposed to get. Right? So to me, those are just the kind of benefit you get. And as an advisor, we are supposed to help you to get those. And then we are not going to use that as a requirement. Now the other question is about like part-time versus full-time. That program is meant to eliminate that problem. That you only do one thing, right? And that's a E-Tree's project. You are doing these things so that you can get paid. And then we work with the university and the advisor to say that this is a substantial amount that can sustain a PhD dissertation. So this deal has to be established right from the very beginning, right? So we have a 3 or 4 year project. We say that this guy is supposed to finish maybe some kind of radio frequency IC front end of a 5G wireless communication. The guy is supposed to build this chip, right? That's substantial. And then both sides agree. This is what E-Tree wants. This is what university thinks is a substantial amount as a PhD dissertation, and then go to it. Now this guy is supposed to get this done, and hopefully when he's done, he can be a good employee for degree, and then you can get his PhD degree. So, now the program that I'm talking about is mainly with National Chiao Tung University. So the way we work with them is what I just said. Then probably there will be a special PhD program, and then that program would have all these things in it. And so if you apply there, you can automatically get it. Now we can try to establish something similar here as well, right? Something similar here. Now the main thing here is that Chiao Tung University had this special program already before this year. They call them 实作型 PhD or 产业型 PhD. So they don't use paper, number of paper as the gating factor. They rely on you do some substantial work, that thing. And then if there's something similar here in this department, and then we can establish a similar program to do that as well. So that's the current plan.
Okay, I think this is a good time to conclude the session this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And so once again, I invite you to join me to thank you, VP Xie, once again for his excellent talk. Thank you.